Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up a Pokemon TCG Trainer's Toolkit. This is the 2022 version. So I did purchase this product from Game Nerdz for $16.97, well below the MSRP price of $29.99. And this is another PSA. I've seen these products sitting at my local Walmart. I think they're priced at $31.98 there. Practice some patience and not the impulse to quickly buy something on the shelf. You can buy essentially two of these for the price of one from a store like a Walmart. I would try to avoid retail stores in general. They're just price gouging and they're just huge rip-offs, especially when the demand for Pokemon cards in general is down, supply is way up, and you can find everything for less than MSRP online. So let me take the plastic wrap off of the Trainer's Toolkit. That way I'll take the glare off it a little bit, and then I'll explain everything that you get on the inside. Now essentially this is for someone that is looking to play the trading card game competitively. This is not the first Trainer's Toolkit that I've opened up on my channel. There have been these in years past. So right on the front of the box, you can see 150 plus cards, 4 booster packs, 65 card sleeves, a guidebook, damage counter, dice, and condition markers. If I flip the box up, the featured Pokemon here would be Lumineon. And there's another list of everything that you get on the inside. So like an Elite Trainer box, just take the cardboard off. Let's see, I've not opened one of these for a while. It is cool because you can actually store your cards very nicely in here. Now the packs inside of here, not the greatest, so that's why you can find these cheaper online. Normally you're looking at $3 a pack online is a good price to pay, and you can think here a box that has 4 booster packs in it, $12 for the booster packs plus the other cards. In this case, you're looking at maybe $4 or $5 for the products in this Trainer's Toolkit, which this is a nice product. When I first started getting into playing the TCG competitively, some of the basic, sort of the essential supporter cards were very expensive. Now with so many reprints out there, the better supporter and trainer cards are a couple dollars a piece instead of $10 a piece. Here's plenty of energy cards if you ever need energy cards. All the newer sets have usually 1 energy card per pack. These are pretty cheap. You can find them online as well. I'm just going to leave that sealed. The card sleeves, and this is really the only reason you would buy some of the Elite Trainer boxes out there for the card sleeves. Of course, the special expansions have a promo card with the card sleeves. The damage counter dice and coin flip dice there have some sparkle to them. Made in China. I'm sure I didn't actually look. Yes, made in China. The 4 booster packs. Let's take a look. A decent selection, however. 2 Astral Radiance, a Brilliant Stars, and Evolving Skies. I know you can get these sets for $2.97 a piece off of Game Nerdz. Evolving Skies is a little bit more, just because there are some better cards in that set, a little bit more valuable price-wise. Here's the ever-important V-Star marker. You flip that over once you use that V-Star power. And then the condition markers here. I do like some of the other premium collection boxes, the Elite Trainer boxes, that has some of the golden colored condition markers. So I will give away the code for the toolkit to one lucky winner right there. And then I am going to open up the competitive cards here. So I do like that Lumineon V. It's essentially an alternate art. Dedenne GX was one that came in one of these products in the years past. This has been out for a little while, but I just wasn't going to pay $29.99 for something that you get 4 packs in. So let's take a look at Lumineon V, why it's in here. Its ability, Luminous Sign. When you play this Pokemon from your hand on your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So very, very similar to Tapu Lele GX. Unfortunately, this card's attack has to use a water energy, so Aqua return 120 for 3 energy cards, but you have to have that water energy. SWSH 250 for the card number here. You're essentially using this only for its ability to go and get a supporter card. Some of the other cards here, Air Balloon. The retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 2 colorless less, so essentially giving you free retreat for a lot of your Pokemon. Rare Candy, allowing you to skip that Stage 1 evolution, going basic to Stage 2. Rescue Carrier, put up to 2 Pokemon, each with 90 HP or less from your discard pile into your hand. Power Tablet, very good during this turn. Your Fusion Strike Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Fusion Strike Energy, of course, a special energy card. When you have this attached, prevent all effects of your opponent's Pokemon's abilities done to this Pokemon. Cross Switcher, another great trainer card. You have to use 2 of these. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. If you do, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, Guzma from years past. Cross Seaver, another card you have to play 2 of. Put a Pokemon or a supporter card from your discard pile in your hand. Recycling cards is always very important. Adventurer's Discovery, search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon V, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Sort of similar to Bridget in years past. Collapse Stadium, each player can't have more than 4 bench Pokemon. If a player has 5 or more bench Pokemon, they discard bench Pokemon until they have 4 cards. And that ruins the strategy for Eternatus VMAX, one of my favorite Pokemon, just a year or 2 ago. Choice Belt, a good way to increase attacks. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon V. Double Turbo Energy. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 20 less damage to your opponent's Pokemon, but it does provide 2 colorless energy. And then let's jump to the next one. And early on, if I would have had this right away when I started playing competitively, it would have given me a big advantage. I had to buy a lot of cards. I take that back. I did not have to buy a lot of the cards. I have so many cards in my collection, but I had to do a lot of searching to find cards like Ultra Ball, where you discard 2 cards from your hand and go and search for a Pokemon. Tool Jammer. As long as the Tool Jammer is attached to your active Pokemon, tools attached to your opponent's active Pokemon have no effect. Swish, just switching your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon for free. Raihan. You can play this card only if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. If you do, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. Quick Ball, another great way to get Pokemon. You have to discard a card from your hand, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Similar to Ultra Ball, but here you have to go and get a basic Pokemon only. Professor's Research, an essential supporter card. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Lots of different Professor's Research featuring different professors. Path to the Peak, a good stadium card. Pokemon out of the rule box in play have no abilities. Marnie, each player shuffles their hand and puts it in the bottom of their deck. And then your opponent draws 4 cards, you draw 5 cards. Especially if your opponent gets a very large hand after turn 1, Marnie is a great way to ruin their strategy. Magma Basin, once during each player's turn, that player may attach a fire energy card from their discard pile to one of their benched fire Pokemon. If player attached energy to a Pokemon in this way, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Level Ball, search your deck for Pokemon with 90 HP or less. Gloria, search your deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon that don't have a rule box. Fog Crystal, search your deck for a Psychic Energy card or a basic Psychic Pokemon, reveal it and put it into your hand. And you always want to play multiples of the same card in the deck. It gives you more consistency and is easier to find that card that you need. Evolution Incense, search your deck for an Evolution Pokemon, reveal it and put it in your hand. You could use this with Rare Candy. Escape Rope, basically both active Pokemon are retreated. Capture Energy. When you attach this card from your hand to a Pokemon, search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench. And then Boss's Orders, a very good supporter card. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Essentially, you want to bring up one of your opponent's Pokemon that you can knock out in either one turn or is not set up at all so that your opponent cannot attack for at least one turn. So they're all the very competitive trainer cards and special energy cards that really are good in the standard format right now. And of course, the standard format, because of COVID not having any official events, there was not a standard format rotation this year, but they have switched to the letters on cards, and that is how they are going to indicate what cards are playable in the standard format in the upcoming years. So I'll open these oldest to newest, starting with Evolving Skies. Duraludon VMAX on the cover artwork design of this pack. I've actually been lucky enough to pull that card a few times from Evolving Skies. There's also some Eevee evolutions in this set. That is why the set is fairly collectible. I actually know my local Walmart has the Evolving Skies Elite Trainer boxes in store, but $45 a piece for those. Okay, first pack of the 4 starts with Woobat, Eevee with Rayquaza of course in this set, Tympole, Cutiefly, Applin, Psychic type Energy, Lantern, Treasure Energy, Digging Gloves, Reverse Holo of a Cutiefly. This is just a common, a circle at the bottom left. And the final card would be an Espeon V. So not a bad start to this opening. Out of 4 packs, getting 1 Pokemon V is very good. So I'll set that aside. As far as value-wise go, those regular Pokemon V, they're a couple of dollars a piece. Some of the more competitive ones, maybe $10 nowadays. Back in the day, it used to be $20 to $30, even $50 to $60 for some of the more competitive Pokemon V, but with all the different prints out there, the full arts and then the rainbow rares, the alternate full arts, a lot of times promo cards, the regular Pokemon V just aren't as valuable. So now on to Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars, 2 good Charizard cards in the set. There is the Rainbow Rare, I believe, and then the V alternate art. Okay, Brilliant Stars pack starts with Trapinch, Castform, Throw, Shroomish, Piplup, Psychic type Energy, Floatzel, Choice Belt, one of the trainer cards included with this box, Vibrava, Reverse Holo of a Nosepass, a common. Final card would be an Arceus V, and this would be a V full art. A very cool looking card, simple artwork on it, but it really does stand out. And I do love the full art cards. Usually 1, maybe 2 per booster box. So out of 4 packs, you're looking at back-to-back pretty amazing pulls. Now, if you are watching this video and you just are beginning to collect Pokemon cards or play the TCG, best way to get some ultra rares and secret rares into your collection, go out and buy them. That's the cheapest way, but then booster boxes is the best price per pack, as well as it does have the best pull rates, the most guaranteed pull rates. So now 2 Astral Radiance booster packs to end this Trainer's Toolkit opening. Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, and then the newest set out right now, Lost Origin, all have the Trainer Gallery subset. Would not mind pulling a Trainer Gallery subset card out of one of these 2 packs. Those cards come in the Reverse Holo spot. Sudowoodo starts this one. Combee, Drifloon, Psyduck, Togepi, Water type Energy, Bronzong, Duat, Yanmega, Reverse Holo of a Hoot. There we go. Talking about a Trainer Gallery subset card. TG, this card TG12 of TG30 at the bottom left. So essentially it's an alternate art card. Has a Pokemon and then a trainer. Very cool looking. And then the final card. Look at that. Another V full art in a Verizon. So wow, what an amazing box overall. Paid what, $17 for this from Game Nerdz, and it has been worth it. 3 for 3 so far. Let's see if we can make it 4 for 4 in this final pack. And then, of course, I will summarize all of my pulls at the end of this video. Final pack here. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I know my wife Carla always wishes me good luck before I get to opening any of my products. Okay, final pack. Let's see what happens here. It starts with a Teddy Ursa, Hisuian Sneasel, Mischievous, Barboach, Scyther, Darkness type Energy, Hisuian Electrode, Gutsy Pickaxe, Duat, Reverse Holo of a Radiant Hawlucha, so sort of 4 for 4, pulling a Radiant Pokemon from this pack. This card's ability, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon VMAX, so a decent ability on this card. These Radiant Pokemon cards are very collectible in my opinion because they are the shiny form of that Pokemon. And then the final card would be a Mightyena. So essentially, 4 for 4, getting at least one good pull in each and every pack. If only this was the case in all of my openings, getting this good of pulls. But very, very happy with this opening. And I'll summarize my pulls now. I am absolutely amazed at the pulls from only 4 packs. I was able to pull out a Radiant Pokemon in Hawlucha, a Trainer Gallery subset card, Hoot Hoot, 1 Pokemon V in Espeon, and then, if you can believe it, 2 V Full Art cards, Virizion, and then my favorite pull of the opening, the Arceus V. And Trinity Charge, search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon V in any way you like. That is a great way to set up your deck. A very, very good pull and such an amazing Trainer's Toolkit overall. Who knows, maybe I should go out and buy a couple more of these. Maybe my luck will continue. So that will conclude this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure before you go to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Leave a like. And then if you would like to support my channel even more, you can always become a patron of mine on Patreon, or you can purchase my book, Pokemon Cards, the Unofficial Ultimate Collector's Guide. And you can find those things in the description of this video. So thank you everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.